With the perfect mix of brains and beauty, it's no surprise that poodles have been crossed with just about every dog breed there is. The result has been the creation of some of the most wonderful mixes ever, like the smart but goofy Goldendoodles and the lovably playful Maltipoos. Hi there! Thank you for visiting Biscuit and Friends. This video is all about the cutest doodles around. Today we're showing off 10 of the best poodle mixes. Be sure to subscribe to Biscuit and Friends for more videos like this, and don't forget to stay tuned until the end. Let's get started. Number 1. Labradoodles. Labradoodles are one of the most well-known poodle mixes around, and for good reason. They are a combination of poodle and the Labrador Retriever, which has been the most popular breed of dog in the United States for many years. Labradoodles are incredibly smart and athletic thanks to both of their parents. They're also friendly and a little goofy. Labs are notorious for being major shedders, so crossing with a poodle has created a wonderful low-shedding dog. They typically love to run and swim and will most likely happily play fetch all day long. They are great dogs for families as they're known for their friendly nature and playful antics. Standard Labradoodles typically live around 12 to 14 years and can weigh anywhere from 40 to 65 pounds. Mini and toy poodle mixes live a little longer and are quite a bit smaller. Number 2. Bernedoodles. Bernedoodles, or Bernese Mountain Poos, are one of the largest poodle mixes. They can grow to 29 inches at the shoulder and nearly 100 pounds. But this should come as no surprise since it's a standard poodle crossed with a Bernese Mountain Dog, which can be massive. Bernedoodles are wonderful family pets. Cuddly, smart, and playful, they excel as a companion pet. Bernedoodles are a fairly new cross and have only been around since about 2003. The mix is more hypoallergenic than a Bernese Mountain Dog and thought to be less likely to suffer from genetically inherited health conditions. Like most doodles, they'll need frequent grooming to prevent mats and stay in good condition, but they will likely shed very little. Number 3. Cavopoos. Cavopoos, which are also called Cavoodles or Cavoodles, are an adorable mix of a poodle and a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. They were first officially bred in Australia in the late 1990s. They usually have a short, wavy, or curly coat that comes in many colors, including fawn, cream, and white. Cavopoos are usually less than 20 pounds and around 10 to 13 inches tall at the shoulder. They usually maintain their puppy-like cuteness well into adulthood. Cavopoos are wonderfully fun, active family pets that typically love children, but as always, be sure to supervise your pets around children and your children around pets. Cavopoos are fairly small and could be injured by play that gets too rambunctious. Number 4. Shih-Poos. Shih-Poos are a cross between a Shih Tzu and a toy poodle. Don't confuse them with Pooshis, which is a cross between a Shiba Inu and a poodle. Typically quite small, at around 15 pounds and 8 to 14 inches, Shih-Poos can live 13 to 17 years or even longer. Shih-Poos can have straight or curly fur depending on which parent passed on that trait. Like many small breeds, they are prone to dental issues, so daily brushing is important. Also, Shih-Poo puppies may inherit the short snout of the Shih Tzu, which can lead to breathing problems. Consult with your vet on warning signs of dangers like heat stroke if this is the case. Number 5. Aussie Doodles. The Australian Shepherd is one of the smartest and most beautiful dog breeds around. When crossed with the smart and beautiful poodle, the results can be magical. Smart, playful, loyal, and spectacular looking. These pups inherit the best traits of both parents. Aussie Doodles will do best with lots of exercise and attention. They love to have a job. Australian Shepherds are determined herding dogs, so agility competitions or other physical challenges would be welcomed. Aussie Doodles typically weigh 40 to 60 pounds and can reach 20 inches tall. They often inherit the beautiful coloring of their Australian Shepherd parent, including blue merle, red merle, and phantom coats, and the striking blue eyes. Number 6. Goldendoodles. Goldendoodles, like Labradoodles, are one of the classic poodle combos that are becoming quite common. A mix of poodle and golden retriever, these dogs are smart, friendly, and ultra adorable. Goldendoodles can be mini, medium, or standard, ranging in weight from 20 to 60 plus pounds. You may also see toy and teacup poodles that are even smaller at less than 20 pounds. They typically live from 10 to 15 years. Goldendoodles are very social and love to be around people and other animals. They usually do fine in an apartment as long as they get plenty of chances for exercise. They're low shedding and considered hypoallergenic like most poodle crosses. They need to be brushed frequently, and many Goldendoodle owners opt for a trim every 8 weeks or so to keep the fur more manageable. Number 7. Maltipoos. Maltipoos are an adorable combination of a Maltese and a poodle. It is hard to resist their stuffed animal looks, affectionate personality, and cuddly charm. One of the best things about Maltipoos is they tend to retain the puppy look for many years. They love to play and go for walks, but don't need as much physical activity as some of the larger breeds. They are great dogs for families as they're known for their loving nature. They typically live about 12 to 16 years, and female Maltipoos tend to live longer than males. They're usually less than 20 pounds and only 8 to 14 inches tall. They are low shedding, like most poodle mixes, but still need regular brushing and grooming to prevent matting. Maltipoos are popular and can be expensive, as much as $4,000. As always, make sure you do your research and purchase from a reputable breeder or rescue. Number 8. Schnoodles. Schnoodles, a cross between a Schnauzer and a Poodle, are somewhat less common than some others on the list, but due to their wonderful personalities and adorable appearance, they are growing in popularity quickly. Since Poodles and Schnauzers both come in a range of sizes, Schnoodles can be small, 20 pounds or less, or large, up to 80 or 90 pounds. Loyal, fun-loving, and active, your Schnoodle would love to join you on a run, play in the yard with the kiddos, or curl up on the couch for a snooze. Schnoodles, like Schnauzers, often pick favorites. So while they're typically great for families, you may notice that your Schnoodle has latched on to one family member more than others. As always, socialize your pet from an early age to ensure they're comfortable around other people and pets. Number 9. Sheepadoodles. Here's another big doodle for you. The Sheepadoodle is a mix of Old English Sheepdog and Poodle. Sheepadoodles have been bred since the 1980s, but haven't caught on with the same popularity as Goldendoodles and Maltipoos. Their size might be part of the reason why. They can weigh 80 pounds or more, which can be a lot of dog to handle for many pet owners. But Sheepadoodles make great pets. Calm, affectionate, and even-tempered around kids and adults equally. They do need physical exercise and mental stimulation to prevent boredom. They are typically black and white, with shaggy, wavy, or curly fur that will need frequent brushing and grooming. They are low shedding and a good option for pet lovers with allergies. Number 10. Cockapoo. Finally, we have the Cockapoo, a mix of an American Cocker Spaniel and Poodle, not to be confused with the Spoodle, a cross between the Poodle and the English Cocker Spaniel. Cockapoos were first bred back in the 1960s, making them one of the very first designer breeds. Cockapoos are available in 4 sizes: teacup, toy, mini, and maxi or standard. They range from about 6 to 20 pounds. Cockapoos, when responsibly bred, are typically smart and friendly. They have low to moderate exercise needs, but will need frequent brushing of the coat and teeth to stay healthy. As with all of the hybrid dogs mentioned here, if you're looking for a pet, check with local animal shelters and rescues. Even designer breeds get surrendered to shelters and need homes. If you go with a breeder, choose responsibly and never buy from a pet shop or puppy mill. That completes our list of the cutest poodle mix puppies. Be sure to subscribe to Biscuit and Friends for more great videos about our wonderful furry friends.